Kedoshim you shall be holy. This is how the second of this week's double parsha begins. But what exactly is holiness? How do we achieve holiness? And the answer is by looking at the content of the parsha. And indeed, if we look at Parsha Kedoshim, we will notice that it has many, many mitzvot, many commandments from God. In fact, according to the Sefer HaChinuch, there are 51 commandments in Parshat Kedoshim. Many people associate holiness with something ethereal, something mystical, something which is theoretical, sort of a holy way of living. But in Judaism, there isn't Kedusha, there isn't sanctity in theory. Sanctity is translated into practice. What makes us holy is the way in which we behave on a daily basis, the deeds that we do, the words that we speak, the thoughts that we think. Have you ever noticed that before we do a mitzvah, whether it's lighting Shabbat candles, whether it's putting on tefillin, whether it's sitting in a sukkah, whether it's listening to the shofar, we say a blessing. Baruch atah Hashem, Elokeinu melech haolam. Blessed are you, Hashem, our God, King of the universe. Asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu. That He sanctified us with His commandments, and He commanded us to do whatever the mitzvah is. The blessing indicates that God sanctified us. And how did He sanctify us? By commanding us, by giving us mitzvot. So the parsha begins, Kedoshim you shall be holy. But how shall you be holy? And it goes on to give many, many examples. It says, for example, Ish aviv v'imo tira'u. A person should have reverence for their father and their mother. That shabtotat tishmoru. And they must guard my Sabbaths. And there are mitzvot about interpersonal relationships. Lo telech rachil ba'amecha. Don't be a talebearer amongst your nation. Lo tashok et reacha. Don't take advantage of another person. Lo tisnad achicha bilvavecha. Do not hate your fellow in your heart. Do not wear a forbidden mixture in your garment, etc., etc., etc. The mitzvot come and they take holiness and they put it down into our very fabric, into our very being. So Kedusha may emanate from above, maybe something holy and ethereal, but it's got to translate down. You can't just be a holy person and a spiritual person. A Jew has to be a person whose Kedusha, whose sanctity is defined by the actions in which they do. And those actions are Bein Adam Lamakum, the mitzvot between us and God, and Bein Adam Lechavero, the mitzvot between us and our fellow man. Both of them are represented in Parshat Kedoshim. So next time you perform a mitzvah, remember this statement. Remember this principle. Asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu. You sanctified us. And how did you sanctify us? By giving us mitzvot. And you commanded us to do this particular mitzvah. I wish you a Shabbat Shalom.